We're live. Hey, free agency.
Yeah.
Happy
Woo.
last thing we have to care about for 6 months.
Summer, you told me yesterday you're getting excited
Summer
for
League. I agree.
You told me yesterday you're like, I'm actually, this could be fun. This could be cool.
It absolutely could be fun. We've got previews coming for the whole week of different Summer League guys on the Celtics, so keep your eyes out for that.
Which you guys apparently love.
Yeah,
Yes.
People like them.
You guys
They
apparently
keep coming
love
back to watch it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, please keep doing that. We very much appreciate it. So sure to tune in.
If you guys would like something to be excited about, I may share screen. What is going on?
I'm making a background.
A little something to be excited about. Go ahead.
Yes.
You got it.
Sam's still struggling. Is that what's happening? I was like,
where's the share screen? There it is. My goodness.
Sam is through the ringer.
This is really? You have
disaster,
no idea.
Disaster class.
All right. It's up.
Will Sam ever share screen? Yeah.
One agent I spoke with today said there are as many as 15 deals already done.
Wow.
So chat, get ready for 6 o'clock.
Also, did you see Derek White?
Yes.
He shaved his head.
I did see that. I just went on Twitter now. Looks
kind of fire. He does look sick. Michael Jordan, you're incoming. He said, I'm the starting point guard. Bet. let me be a beast now. Let me look the
He does look fire. Stephen A's turn.
Yes, evidently. Stephen A, who roasted Derek White, I believe, at one point.
No, they were roasting. So the Inside the NBA guys were roasting Stephen A and Derek White, saying that they have very far back.
There we go.
Look at that. Free agency special. We're here.
Little background for the fellas. Oh, man. I am absolutely exhausted.
What are you exhausted from?
I was outside all day and I didn't put sunscreen on, and so I'm pretty sure I got burned.
How many times this week are you going to go outside? 1, 2, go outside without putting sunscreen on?
So I hate sunscreen. Fuck that. I'll burn. It's fine. Not out on sunscreen. It feels gross. I mean, you know me. I wear 3 different t-shirts because every other t-shirt, the texture is weird. You think I'm gonna wear sunscreen? I'd burn first, and
I would say wear sunscreen.
No,
good strategy.
I did. So I came on here complaining. Shot 114 the other day, right? 91 today.
Wow, through the sunburn.
Huge. Just
that's
big round. Big. Henry shot an 89. First time either of us have ever broken 90.
Wow.
Big day for the fellas.
You shot 91.
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said either. Huge. Oh, I thought you said both of us broke 90. I was like,
no. First time either of us have broken 90.
Yep, gotcha. Oh,
big round.
Jack Ratless, no sunscreen per Liam.
No, sunscreen sucks. Take care of your skin. My skin is peeling, Liam. Do we see this? Fuck it.
Hold on.
I'm out on sunscreen. Doesn't feel good. I know I should. I understand. Hate it.
The clock's a ticking. 12 minutes. Till 6 p.m.
Can we put a... I wonder if we
can we put a ticker on? I feel like we should be able to, right?
Timer until...
You know what's to be fire is when you just share screen and do a stopwatch on Google.
That's what I'm doing right now. Yes.
I feel like there's some way we should be able to do that through StreamYard.
There's got to be, right? Let me try. My Wi-Fi is still messing around. It's fine now, but I have to load every search twice for anything to work, which is wildly infuriating. As
you know what? I'm not going to screw with our background. That's just not what I'm going to
do. Good. I would appreciate if you did.
Oh, wait a minute. Countdown. Here we go.
I think this might take up the whole.
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah.
Jalen has till October. Don't get your hopes up today. Jalen's not
came out today. Of them doing a strange type of restructure with that. I think it was or Sean from Heavy put up that they're going to get creative with the extension. Too long didn't read, but I saw the headline.
Interesting.
Jake Fisher will know a lot more about this point guard market depending on Fred VanVleet's decision after meeting with Toronto. opening Twitter for the rest. Definitely a growing sense that Raptors' possible 4-year, $120 million offer could outweigh interest from Houston. Good luck.
So he's going to be back in what's it called?
That's our first little tidbit. Fred VanVleet, back to mediocrity.
That kind of sucks. That's kind of lame. I don't want
that. That kicks off the Hall of the Mountain King because, as reported on June 11th by Mark Stein, Kyrie on the Rockets list behind VanVleet.
True.
So that may be the first domino to fall of Kyrie quitting on yet another team. New record, only a half season.
Liam, if Jalen signs this, I'm drinking. Very tough. Tough look for Liam. Yeah, man. 9 minutes. Who was that that tweeted out the thing about a bunch of deals being signed already? Oh, Sam's frozen as I asked him a question, of course. Why would I expect anything less? It was Michael Grange. I don't know what outlet he writes for, though, so I feel bad saying something.
I DM'd
Who was it?
I DM'd.
What's his name? Michael Grange?
Is that him?
I believe. Yeah. I think so.
Yeah.
Hey, man, if that's the case, it'll be fun. We'll have a fun stream incoming.
You know what rules is just my internet getting tuckered out 6 minutes into the stream.
Yeah, you're struggling there, huh?
It's been a rough week for the internet across both of our
it has
domains.
That it has definitely not great. Not great. I hope it doesn't switch this, but let me see. With I made a specific thing for a timer, and so we're gonna test it out in a second. Let's see. Ready? Set. What is it? 8-minute timer. Right,
yep.
I'm gonna set 7-minute timer and then do it exactly on the dot.
Okay, I'm gonna put up the countdown again.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay, you were supposed to get upset at that. You gave me nothing. You're just not concentrating.
I'm trying to do something. All right, and if I do that, and then if I do boom, ready? Yeah, there we go.
All right, we got it.
It's not perfect, but exact.
And we'll do one of these.
We Google exact time. All right, and so in 15 seconds I'll start this, then we'll know.
Okay, bet.
All right,
we're gonna have the official free agency counter on the screen.
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
TikTok.
Ooh, we're on the clock, baby. Free agency
is coming. Is better. This is already better than the draft.
This is better than the draft because you know when we're leaving. We're leaving at 7, guys.
Yeah, you know when we're leaving, and also we don't have to sit here knowing that the pick is in. Well, actually, technically we do because it says 15 deals are already done.
True, but at least we have no idea what those deals are.
It's true. Derek White's new look does go hard.
I do like it.
Yeah.
It is fire. If Grant goes, I say we give Semi the Brown contract and let Brown walk. That's foul.
What's Semi up to nowadays? Do we know?
Shall we find out?
Yeah, just don't lose the timer. I may have to take a hiatus midstream, but I will not be gone.
Disaster. All right,
it will not be long.
Semi Ojale, real GM. Do we want to guess where he's playing right now?
Real Madrid.
Do you know that actually? Or are you guessing?
Well, I'm guessing, but
he played for Virtus Bologna. Virtus Bologna. I don't know if it's actually.
I don't know.
Bologna or Bologna. Sam's internet. I can hear it. I'm not even looking at the stream. Oh, I can
hear you.
I'm
here.
This is. I think it is an Italian club he plays, so you got the right area at least. Yeah, Italian club. He played 22 minutes a game, averaged almost 10 points, 3.8 rebounds, 52% from the field, 48% from 3.
Is he playing Summer League anywhere?
I don't think so.
Did you see this, Jack? Gear putting in the chat, they got the Dropping Dimes account. Are you aware of this?
Yeah, they clapped him.
So I didn't know about that guy until after he got clapped, and I saw a new account. I was like, why is everyone retweeting this? It's just a default pick.
Yeah.
So apparently this guy dropping dimes, if you don't know, was breaking stories yesterday before the insiders were, and they clapped him. Now, I don't know why they can clap him if he's just tweeting. Like, I don't think he broke any rules, did he?
No, I don't know. R.I.P. Gears Duo. Yeah, I don't know. He just got clapped. They just got his new account. No, my boy.
Wow.
They really don't. It's just like Adam Silver on a burner. He's like, hey guys, don't worry. Okay, we only have a couple of you guys in here, but if you're in the chat, Gear and Liam, if you predict the first deal that drops in free agency, I'm trying to think of what we could do. I will gift you a sub to the channel once we reach 1,000.
You'll make them mods.
Yeah. If you get the first deal that drops correctly, you can be mods in the chat.
If we have that power.
No, I can mod them. I could mod them now.
Okay, great.
So
I have to share this to Facebook.
You can be a mod, and I'll make you a deal. If you get the team and the player right, you can be a mod. If you also get the contract on the dot, I will personally send you $20 if you get the contract right too, down to the point like 6, the exact contract. But something I've heard a lot about is Max Strus to Cleveland is something I saw reported. I think it was Stein.
They didn't have a lot of guys that could shoot threes in the playoffs,
so it makes sense. Exactly. I mean, he could start for them.
Hit or miss in the playoffs.
He could start for them. Liam, what team? You gotta give me a team there.
4 years, $75 million. That's it. You think? Resign?
I think he gets. You're
missing
more
about
than
$45 million, buddy. Nice,
man. I will say all these moves that happened today are eyes emoji worthy, though. As small as they are, like Portland getting rid of Trendon Watford, and sorry, Woj just tweeted. Give me heart palpitations.
Yeah, he just tweeted some nonsense. Just the cap numbers. He basically tweeted out the rules.
Yeah. So. But, like, the Blazers waving Trendon Watford and the Suns, like, pulling that qualifier from Jock Landale, like, that's eyes emoji. As much as they're nothing, like, Trendon Watford's a good player, and he's a 22-year-old player. And Jock Landale's... Maybe. And Jock Landale's, like, one of the only other players the Suns have. So something's... You feel like something's brewing here. You know what I'm saying?
Like, the Suns have no players, and they're like, yeah, all right, this guy can go, too.
And he's good. Like, Jock Landale's a fine player.
He played minutes for them, yeah. Even though, I mean, in fairness to the Suns, they still didn't have anybody on the team in the playoffs.
This is true.
So maybe they're just going all in. They're like, all these guys are going to want to come play with KD, Beal, and Booker, and maybe Kyrie, who apparently they have a meeting with, and they can pay him no money.
No, they can't pay him much money at all.
But then all these reports are out today saying Kyrie wants a ring, blah, blah, blah. And I'm surprised KD's down for this.
I don't know, man.
All the reports and stuff was coming out that was like, KD doesn't want to be with this guy anymore. Welcome in. Fist bumps. Haven't had the fist bumps in a while. We haven't been live.
Who is this? I switched tabs. I'm creating a what's it called?
Maybach. He's back.
Hello, Maybach. Oh, wow. That's an OG. Welcome, Maybach.
Yes.
Salute to you, sir. I'm creating
in the chat.
I'm creating a Twitter list with all the insiders, etc. So I can just I can put it on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, who are we including?
We have 1 minute.
I have Woj, Shams, and Chris Haynes. Who else am I adding? Can I add more? Yeah, more members. I will add Jake Fisher. I will add Keith Smith. And then I will add... I don't know who else I should add, but I'll leave it at that for now. Oh, Mark Stein. I wonder if Sam's still here. Is Sam Pros in chat? I bet he is.
Right. Did I say? Oh, I saved myself. I didn't lag out. Yes.
Welcome back, sir.
I had to unplug and plug back in, and I was like, please do not disconnect. I don't know who you have. Woj, Shams, Fisher, Stein, Chris Haynes, begrudgingly, Ramona Shelburne, like your brother says, Windy.
I don't have Shelburne and Windy. I have this is the list I have. Keith Smith, Shams, Chris Haynes, Woj, Mark Stein, Jake Fisher. Thoughts?
Oh, I snubbed Keith. Bad.
Oh my God, that scared me.
What?
The timer started beeping.
Oh, I don't hear the timer. Yeah,
I know,
well, it's 6 o'clock.
This
get ready for your phones to just get blown up.
Oh, time to learn the refresh button, buddy. Here we go. Nothing. What do we mean nothing? It's 6.
I'm gonna full screen this actually. But then I can't see the chat. Can I put the chat?
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, in full screen mode, new private chat message. Oh, private chat.
I mean, what are we doing here? How is there nothing yet? I come on.
Well, I can't read this because I want to keep the chat open.
Yeah, it's in order to read it, you got to go full screen. I think I can try to make it bigger.
No. You're good. I'm pretty sure chat can see it. As long as chat can see it, it's okay. You can just. I'll get the things on my phone anyway.
Here, actually, let me do this real quick.
Break the news. What are we doing here?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We had this big timer. It's like New Year's, but they couldn't get the ball to drop.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, how's this? Is this better?
A little bit. We
can see a little
Free agent Draymond Green and CEO of Clutch Sports, Rich Paul, have agreed to a 4-year, $100 million contract to return to the Golden State Warriors.
That's a really
$25 million a year for Draymond. Not too bad considering the new CBA. Not too bad considering the
for real
magnitude of his impact on that team. W deal or L deal? Tell us, chat.
That's a really good contract. That's a really
good
contract.
Look at him. Oh, they even did the flex.
This is Mark Spears. Yeah. I should add Mark Spears to this list. That's a good
addition. I think Draymond deserves that deal. I know
he does.
At Michigan
honestly, honestly, that might be too little for him. He's a good player. Draymond Green, Woj late, or just retweeting Mark Spears.
Well, looks like Liam doesn't get mod.
Yeah, Liam not a mod.
Oh my god, this is already way better than the draft, dude.
Ooh, I'm excited. This is fun.
It's all fun and games until like Philly gets a good deal for Harden, who wants to trade again.
No, I don't think they get a good deal. I'm learning the refresh
they're gonna get the
button.
shaft. This is officially Embiid watch, Jack.
I know.
Even though people are saying the Knicks, as they do every single time.
Oh man.
Well, Clay apparently is not getting an extension this summer.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean, what are we doing? 15 deals at the ready, and no one's doing anything.
Yeah, big tease for nothing.
I'm gonna put Adam Himmelsbach on this too.
Okay, fine.
Just so we have, what I'm saying. So we have Celtics. Any other Celtics people you think? Brian Robb can go on too. Washburn.
Himmelsbach. I would say Weiss.
Yeah, just Himmelsbach and Weiss.
Athletic guys.
I'm just gonna do Himmelsbach and Weiss for now.
Okay.
And if I forget somebody, then, or if somebody else breaks something, then I'll be big bozo.
Nothing yet. Just Draymond.
Yeah, what are we doing here? We had a whole timer set up.
I can't wait till we shut off the stream and then everybody gets signed.
Right. We have a pretty fire layout. I'm proud. I just
like
cobbled this together in 2 seconds, so I'm pretty content with this.
Somebody sent a message to like one of the Slack chats, and I was just like, oh, notification, psych. Said happy free agency. Thanks. Thank you.
Oh man. I'm refreshing.
Chat, what free agent are you most excited about? Who are you most interested to see move? I mean, there's nobody in this class. Like, this class actually kind of sucks. Yeah. Mayback says Draymond could have got 30 mil if he went elsewhere. Probably true, but also, does he want that? Does he want to move his family? Does he want to go learn a new system? Does he want to play somewhere where his talent isn't maximized? Those are all probably good factors. And also good on Draymond. Trey Lyles reached an agreement to return to the Sacramento Kings. And Chris Haynes first. Good for him.
He was first. Good for Chris Haynes. You know why he's first, though? You know the other guys are like getting like the bigger stuff in order, and he's like, oh, okay, I'll get Trey Lyles. Don't worry. Nah, I don't mind Chris Haynes. I just mess with him because you do. Yeah, good. That's a good return for the Kings. Lyles was real good for them this past season. He's a good 3-point shooter. Yeah, good for him. Good for the Kings. They got a guy back. Man, I just want to see Blake returning to Celtics on 4-year max deal. Give me
4 year. Whoa. Oh, calm down a minute.
I'll
Henry
add Shelburne.
Says Kuzma, how much he'll get. Something came out on Kuzma today, right?
He might return.
Who was rumored? Sacramento? I've heard Sacramento with Kuzma a couple times.
The new rumor is that he could just return.
Really? Ugh.
Yeah. What's Ramona Shelburne's Twitter?
It's that one. So you're the first one.
This one? Okay, sorry. The picture's weird. Is it just showing that she was verified once?
Probably, yeah. We should have did that. Egg on our face.
Whoa.
Drew Eubanks, 2 years with the Phoenix Suns.
Good deal.
Wasn't that your guy?
I love Drew Eubanks. Yeah, he's good. Also, Cleveland Cavaliers, 2-year, 32, bringing back Karis LeVert.
How much?
2 years, 32.
16 million?
It's not terrible.
Good payday, I guess.
Player option, second season for Eubanks. This must be why they let Lawndale go, because they were bringing in Eubanks.
Okay, makes sense.
I think, I mean, they have Ayton, but if they did trade Ayton, I think Eubanks could probably start for them and be fine. Eubanks is a good player.
More of the same.
That's just Woj being second.
Kobe White, 3-year, $33 million to Chicago.
And Jack gets to write. Sam gets to run the streak.
All right. What up?
Run it up, baby. Run it up. Let me know if I need to refresh, and I have it open.
Free agent Taurean Prince, Lakers.
Tragic.
Lakers were reportedly in on Bruce Brown. Does that change that? Have not heard Austin Reeves yet, of course. That'll probably take a while. He's restricted. That's a big name to keep an eye on, I would say, is Reeves.
Yeah.
Because he had a good enough playoff run and ended the season where other teams are interested in him. He is restricted, and they can just bully the Lakers into paying him a bunch of money. They should.
Yeah.
I'd be all for that.
I agree with you.
Gear predicts Bruce Brown to the Pacers. I kind of hate that he can't be on the Celtics because they can't afford him. They should have went and got him last year. We said it. I was all over that. Keith brought it up.
Eubanks deal is apparently the minimum. Oh my God.
Kuzma returns to Washington. $102 million, 4 years.
It's a crazy deal. Okogie back to the Suns too. That's actually not a terrible deal for Kuzma. Actually,
that's not awful. It's a raise. Good luck to him. Good luck. Not a lot of wins. I don't know. It depends. Washington is in probably a better spot than we all think. They essentially traded Bradley Beal for Jordan Poole, who kind of sucks, but also has played well in the past, well enough to get a $128 million extension, whatever it was that he did sign. So being in Washington, being by himself, being away from Draymond, who knocked him out, he's going to have a little bit less pressure. He's going to be able to take a zillion shots. And having Kuzma there, who also had a pretty good season, obviously enough to earn this $102 million deal, not a terrible start for Washington in their rebuild. I don't know how much money they completely have left over.
They're not going to be good, but if they run this team out there, they're not going to be as bad as
the worst.
Thinks. Yeah, which is like crazy. Well, who will be the worst, though? That's the question.
Who will be the worst? Chicago has to be around there.
Yes.
It's a good question. I'm flipping through.
You know
I guess Toronto's a sleeper team to be bad. Not really, because they don't know if they want to be good or bad, so they could blow it up. I want to say that Philly is a sleeper team to be bad if they blow it up.
Maybe
because with the Harden thing, it really has made us all think, okay, is Embiid done too? Are they going to get rid of Embiid? What are they going to get back for Harden that makes Embiid want to stay there? He could just be disloyal and leave.
Embiid, yeah.
Gear says, I think the Wizards will trade him, Kuzma, and want to get value out of him. I think it's fair.
Yeah, maybe at the deadline. That's not a terrible contract for Kuzma.
It's a very tradable contract.
Yeah. That Kobe White deal, I'm writing about it, so it's just on the mind. $11 million a year for Kobe White? That's a pretty good contract. Ooh.
What is this?
We have some conflicting reports.
Oh, $40 million.
It's still fine, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Woj.
Shams, $33 million. Yeah, I would go with Woj because he took his time.
And it's the agents. He noted the agents. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. DeAndre Jordan returns to the NBA champion Denver Nuggets per Chris Haynes.
Sure.
Chris Haynes first. We should have had a scoreboard.
Yeah.
Next time.
Well,
thank God they kept DeAndre Jordan.
It's true. Thank God they traded 4 seconds or 3 seconds for Thomas Bryant at the deadline just to play DeAndre Jordan in the playoffs.
Who cares about seconds? I don't. I sure don't. I've never cared less about seconds, actually, after they traded him like 10 times at the draft and just made us sit here. And it was extremely hot in the room.
Oh.
Free agent. Yep, that's
still incentives. Apparently, it's incentives in the deal.
Okay.
Kobe White. Okay, yes.
Keith Smith. Yes, Kobe White. What's the first Keith tweet? He's promoting Spot Track. Yeah.
Spot Track.
Whatever it is. Henry says, Eric Gordon, how much does Kyrie get? Van Vliet? Well, Van Vliet, they've thrown around the 4 years, $120 million to stay in Toronto. There was also the rumors of 2 years, $80 million to go play for the Rockets, which is a disaster. I think the $30 million is still a disaster. I'd rather have the shorter one, really. Eric Gordon, of course, the Clippers let him walk away. I don't know what the market will be for him. What do you think?
They saved. Did you see how much they saved in tax bill with that?
No.
Like $160 million.
Wow. I'll do it. And Henry also wants to know how much Kyrie get. Depends where he goes.
Max.
Because he's taking this meeting with Phoenix to play for nothing.
True. He's taking meetings with the Clippers, the Lakers, a lot of teams, actually. The Heat.
Maybach says, so is this rumor about the Celtics and Pat Bev true? How do you guys feel about Pat Bev? Pat Bev rules. Big Pat Bev guy. It came out in the Fisher report today that the Celtics would be a suitor for Pat Bev if he wants to leave Chicago. There's also a feeling that he does want to stay with the Bulls. That is his hometown team. Pat Bev did give the Celtics a little shout out on his podcast a couple months ago. Said they have great fans, something to keep an eye on. I like Pat Bev. Pat Bev's a great guy. Wrote about him today on Houdini. He has the nickname Mr. 94 Feet, which I really don't know if anything screams Celtics quite like that. This was a rumored Celtics guy by Heavy, so he's off the board.
Who was it?
Bates Diop.
For the Celtics?
He was rumored. Yeah, Heavy had that.
Well, he's going to the Suns on a 2-year, $5 million deal. Diop is a good player. He is a good player.
Suns are starting to fill out their roster. These guys want to play with KD and Booker and Beal. It hasn't been as rapid fire as we'd hope, but we're 15 minutes in to the actual free agent period. Not bad. Again, better than the draft.
Yes. Sorry, I'm writing
out on the draft.
I'm a working fella.
It's okay because there's actually news. Some guy just replied to my pinned tweet and said clown show. Everyone in the chat, go bully this guy.
No. Wait. Actually, I don't care. Go do what you want.
Yeah, it's be like, you don't know ball. Just tell me he doesn't know ball.
Oh, this guy's been a menace on my Twitter too.
Yeah? Maybe he's in the chat.
I don't know. I don't care. I've seen him on Twitter though, and he's like just very negative.
Good for him. What is that? Trey Lyles.
Trey Lyles deal.
We already knew that.
That's a pretty good deal. Well, it's 2 years, $16 million. That's not a bad deal.
$8 million a year. Yeah, anything less than 10 now is like free. Celtics can do what? The mid-level taxpayer?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Yes, which would be
Spot Track had them as that on the cap table today. Not sure. Maybach says he likes Pat Bev as well. Yeah, Pat Bev rules. Celtics Twitter was heated when the Pat Bev stuff came out earlier this week. Like there was like somebody just like threw it out there. Like, what if the Celtics go get Pat Bev? And everyone was like, no, why not? I mean, you're not paying them a ton of money, right? Anybody that's being linked to the Celtics is not garnering a big contract.
No, not at all.
I would take Pat Bev. He did the camera thing. That's awesome. Ed says with all the in-season trades, there is less exciting stuff to happen in free agency. This is true because these guys could just sign contracts and be like, I don't want to be around anymore. And then they have to be traded.
This is true.
James Harden opts into his contract that says trade me. What? That is the craziest thing that he's like, yeah, I'll pick up the money, but you guys have to trade me. That shouldn't be allowed. Because you have a free out from the team and you didn't take it. Why should they have to trade you? I'm not sure Daryl Morey is going to trade him, even though there were reports that he was calling teams today.
Really?
I don't know. He bullied Ben Simmons for a half season before he sent him to the Nets, right? He made him sit around and wait. True. If there's anybody that's going to strong arm this, it's going to be Daryl Morey, even though he's like supposedly boys with Harden. Like they get along really well. It's part of the reason he went and got him. I don't know. I hate that, though. KD said trades are good for the league, though. I disagree.
Love KD.
I do like KD as well. He's fire. Of course, join that Twitter room. Refresh it just in case. I haven't gotten any notifications, but
you're fine. One just came in now.
Damian Lee. Different Damian.
Well, this feels like 2 years ago when I know you were out on the Westbrook thing, but like when they had this huge roster and they just needed players and everyone was like, they got Malik Monk, they got Carmelo Anthony. Like, it's not as big names, but the Suns are getting some pretty good role players to put around the court. Damian Lee's a quality player. Point. Bates Diop's a quality player. Eubanks is a quality player. I will say they are taking a different route. Instead of just landing big names, they're landing quality players, right?
Yeah, I think the difference is, one, this is not going to be a clown show operation, I would say. True. I feel like anytime LeBron is involved, you're going to get the unnecessary drama. You're essentially recruiting these guys to come in and get thrown under the bus. Little different Phoenix. I think Booker's a player that will be like an accountable guy. Beal will probably be the scapegoat on this team. It's set up that way. Let's see, Henry. Something to do with the option, meaning he'll be a free agent next summer because a trade means they can't extend him. So if Harden he does want to be traded, confirmed. Him and the Sixers are reportedly asking or working to find him a trade destination. He has opted into the final year of his contract for $35.5 million. So he has said, give me the money, but I don't want to play for you. Very strange.
Well, I think it's because he wants to play for the Clippers or for the, you know what I'm saying? Like he wants to play for his position.
Well, you know what's really cool about free agency is you can pick whatever team you want to play for.
Well, kind of, but he still wants the money. I'm not.
He wants his cake and he wants to eat it too.
Exactly. I'm
not that guy.
I'm not
send him to Siberia. You know what? The NBA should be able to trade with like European teams,
like the transfer market in football.
Yeah, like they should just be able to send Harden to like Turkey if he pisses them off. Like, good luck. That'd be great. I would love that.
Hey,
it would keep these guys in check.
I don't care. Make it interesting.
I'm almost done with this Bulls article. Still at the top of the thing. What is that?
I'm almost done.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker remaining in Minnesota.
New deal?
That was just the second one on your list. Keith retweeted the guy. Taurean Prince's deal is 1 year, $4.5 million. So he got the biannual.
It's not a bad deal. Taurean Prince, good player.
We mentioned him a couple times. We looked at his percentages. Didn't he have like I want to say he had 40-something points in a game this year?
Taurean Prince? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look.
Bruce Brown, $45 million. Pacers.
Oh my God.
22.5 a year. My goodness.
That's a big deal. Good for them, though. Wow. The Pacers got a great
Bruce
player.
Brown.
Good for the
Not
Pacers.
Not going to Dallas. What does that mean for Grant? Eyeballs. I want to say it was Washburn put out today. Pacers clearing cap. Want to throw a bag at Grant Williams. Maybe the bag was for Bruce.
Yeah.
Different guy with ties to Boston. Ed says someone has to offer more than 4 years, $52 million for Reeves, right? Or are the Lakers getting him back for that? I sure hope not. I said it earlier in the stream. I want teams to bully the Lakers. Make them pay this guy.
I'm predicting Spurs. I think the
Spurs make sense. They have Wemby. They might want to bring in somebody to like. I mean, Reeves is what, 25 though? Like he's not super young. He's just been in the league for a short amount of time. He's an older guy than people think for an RFA.
Yeah, but still.
I would love to see a team strong on the Lakers. It needs to happen. They got all these guys for free at the trade deadline.
He's 25, yeah.
Yeah. All these guys came for free at the trade deadline. Time to pay up. Time to get bullied by the restricted free agent market. Choppa says he knew before Woj. Are you dropping?
There was apparently there was a Jason Tatum tweet. Liam just sent me.
He tweeted?
Yeah, he tweeted, money time, love seeing everybody get paid, but then he deleted it.
That's right. Good
Eyes
for him.
emoji.
All the money for Tatum.
What if that means Grant's not getting paid? He's like, oh, wait, shit.
Yeah, Grant's getting no money. Henry says Reeves probably thrown 22 to 25 million a year.
He'll get
by a team with room. That would be great. Who'd you rather pay, Kuzma or Reeves?
It depends on the team.
Fair.
I really think it depends on the team.
Washington.
I mean,
go.
For Washington,
yeah, who would you rather pay?
Kuzma. You have Poole. You have Tyus Jones. You have so many guards. You don't need Reeves.
Reeves is what, 6'6"?
6'5", maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I still don't like. You still have too many guards. I think, regardless.
Ed says Brown is 22 million. Reeves is probably 18, something like that.
I think Reeves gets. Better. I think Reeves gets more than Brown if it's the right deal. I don't know though.
This is nuts. Bruce Brown has broken free agency a bit. We've seen the first big money deal that everyone's like, I don't know. Like, is that on the power rankings from the pod the other day when we were like, should this guy get paid this amount of money? Is this going to hurt you well, maybe not Indiana because they actually have room. And they have Halliburton, they have Miles Turner. Like, they have some of their core pieces. I can see Bruce Brown being a good fit there. Obviously, being an off-the-ball guy with Halliburton is going to benefit him.
I'm done, by the way.
Oh, my God. Jeremy Grant. 5-year, $160 million deal to return to the Portland Trailblazers.
Oh, my God. That's $32 million a year.
Jeremy Grant has taken the top spot on the bad contract power rankings.
That is so much
Welcome to the club, King.
Oh my God.
Jack's head is in his hands.
That's crazy. It's I think it's hard to contextualize how valuable the contract is because we don't know how the CBA will break down yet. That's not a max. But what?
Go ahead, finish.
I don't want to sit here and act like Jeremy Grant's not a good player. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good player. He's a good two-way player, and he can play well next to Damian Lillard. That is a lot of money. That is so much money. Oh, my Lord.
Like, he must have bullied the front office and been like, Dame named me. He name-dropped me when he wanted to play with someone. I was one of them, and Draymond. And they're like, wow, we can't get Draymond, so here's all the money.
Yeah, that's crazy. So much
money. I like how Dame name dropped Jeremy Grant. Really? Hey. You just paid that guy?
Well,
now he's definitely gonna leave. Like, how are you? Well, I guess Portland's got so many different young guys now that they can kind of afford this.
Jeremy Grant's. I don't want to understate how good of a player Jeremy Grant is. Jeremy Grant had a phenomenal season. He averaged 20 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 47.5% of the field, 40% from 3. Like, he's a really good player. That's just a lot of money.
How old is he? 30 or 31?
29.
Okay, so he'll be 34 getting
30 mil.
32 million-ish.
Yeah.
Boston Celtics and Kristaps. 2-year, $60 million extension.
That's not a reaction video worthy, right?
No. He's not new. We knew about him. That's a mention on the pod.
That's a really good contract.
You know what's fire is Kristaps makes less money than Jeremy Grant. Yeah.
Wait. That's a really good contract.
Yeah, good job, Brad.
It was reported by Mark Stein it was going to be 2 years, 75. So he shaved.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Wendy, what's going on in Boston? Why did Kristaps say keep the $15 million?
Wow. Brad really likes. That's not a lot of money for Porzingis.
No, it's not.
That's not a lot of money at all for Porzingis.
Not after the season he just had.
No. Sorry. I'm trying to go look and see like what the Yeah.
Troy Brown, Minnesota.
Cool. Oh wait, I'm tweeting on the wrong fucking page. Oops. Troy Brown, Minnesota. I'll keep that feed clean for everybody. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm tweeting now. Max Kristaps.
Wait, what? Is there an option on this?
I don't know.
Porzingis 2-year does not say anything about an option just yet. Wow. Because Henry said 2 years with no option.
I don't know where you saw that. Oh,
no,
nice.
He said it would be nice. Yeah. This is nuts. One main reason Jeremy Grant didn't come to an extension agreement with Portland prior to free agency was the chance to get that additional 5th year. Fisher.
Smart.
That's a lot of years. A lot of years for
big brain. Big brain. Man.
Let me find our link. Oh my gosh. It's a disaster. I'm trying to tweet from my phone.
Sam Charlie. Oh man, it's getting juicy.
Plug the stream. Trying to plug it.
Get ready to learn keyboard, buddy. Come on. My God. Yeah, Chris Haynes got the Porzingis news first, Sam.
Wow, Chris Haynes on the ball. Or technically he was like kind of last, but first officially because everybody knew that one.
Well, no, he got the number though. 60 mil.
No, I'm kidding. I'm trying to find a way. If you are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe.
Yes, please do.
Yeah,
please do.
Definitely want to do that. Nothing new yet. It's almost 6:30. About a half hour left.
Yeah, man. Waiting and seeing. I'm hoping the Celtics sign some minimum players so we can get a reaction video out.
Okay. I am going to be right back.
Uh-oh. Sam's leaving. Where are you going? Goodbye.
I have to go greet a visitor. I'll be back.
All right, have fun. You guys get Jack's stream for now. Enjoy. Enjoy the hell. Yeah. Grant is a pretty good, great, but my God, yeah, that's a crazy contract. Rich Paul not seeing the gates of heaven for his transgressions. Sam's gonna be gone, and then something like big is gonna happen. Like the Celtics are gonna sign somebody, or James Harden's gonna get traded while Sam's gone. Something fun's gonna happen while Sam's gone. Just know, because that's how the world works. Yeah, man. Oh baby. Free agency getting spicy, chat. We're getting spicy. Oh. Who's your guys' favorite Celtics target in free agency? We went over in our latest pod with Keith Smith, which if you haven't listened to, go check it out. Explains the CBA a little bit as well. Some of my favorites, I love Javon Carter and I love Torrey Craig, but I think both could end up just going back to the Bucks and the Suns, respectively, their teams. Javonte Green's a name that's kind of been like, wink, wink, like, hey, maybe he could go back to the Celtics. I'd love to have Javonte Green back. He was dope. He's a cool guy. He can give some rotational minutes. Adam Sterling, NBA. No, maybe let's maybe not call it that. But we have gone all quiet on the Western Front in free agency so far. Man. Yeah, sorry, I'm looking tweet by Keith Smith about Taurean Prince's deal. What often happens in situation with Taurean Prince's new deals? The Lakers is the team that agrees to the salary. The mechanism can be decided by later. Lakers use the full like, okay, yeah. So they don't know what salary slot it's going in yet. They just know that Taurean Prince is going to the Lakers. I would love a Javonte Green reunion, Liam. I think he's fine. I think he's a quality player. I think you can get him for the minimum. Everyone loves him. Ooh. Reggie Jackson has signed a 2-year, $10.25, very specific $1 million deal to return to the Denver Nuggets. So there you go. Anyone know if that extension being less than thought? Celtics signing Grant, no second tax apron. Maybe. I'm not good enough with the cap to understand that part of it. I just know they saved a decent amount of money. If anything, it could allow them to re-sign Grant as well and also stay under. Actually, I don't think it would affect anything for this season, Chapa, because Porzingis is still on his current contract.
I'm back. Can't hear anything yet.
That's fine. I don't think it would affect anything for this season because Porzingis is still on his previous deal. This is just affects it moving forward. Me trying to explain something and you going on back in the middle of explanation. Reggie Jackson signed with the Nuggets 2 years, 10.25. That's all you missed.
Looking at Eric Gordon, Lakers.
Where does it say that?
Being told the key option for the Lakers with their mid-level exception is veteran guard Eric Gordon.
That'd be good for them. That'd be
another free guy.
Good pickup.
Yeah.
Well, no, mid-level's not free. That's not like that's. You also missed. This is also nothing but Torian Prince's new deal isn't necessarily going into anything. They're just going to slot it into whichever exception they want to down the line. Again, no. Yeah, ESPN has decided to part ways with it. ESPN's clapping everybody.
Yeah, dude, they got Thanos in charge. I tweeted it.
Man. Bobby Marks tweeting Portland now projected $15 million below the luxury tax, 11 players under contract. Key RFA Matisse Thybulle. Sure. I like Thybulle. Thybulle had a great end of the season. Taxpayer MLE.
I wonder if my Wi-Fi limit is 30 minutes at a time.
Are you lagging? Is the Wi-Fi chugging along?
I just had had to unplug my Wi-Fi moment. Thought I might get kicked.
Welcome in.
I had the most heroic Wi-Fi moment of the day so far. I came up, Wi-Fi was about to turn off, unplugged it, still wouldn't turn back on. Thought I was going to get booted from the stream, plugged it back in, saved it.
There you go. W Sam.
W me.
Oh,
Nuggets taxpayer MLE is going to Reggie Jackson per Keith. Did we know that?
Yes.
Yes, Shams.
Mm-hmm. Oh, baby. Oh, did you see the thing today that said the Clippers had re-engaged about a Brogdon deal recently?
Yeah, who had that? I want to say
Fisher.
Fisher had that. Yeah.
Fisher.
Well, if
Friend
I'm
of the
Brad,
pod.
I'm saying go kick rocks. Never call me again. Lose my number. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Even though I was talking to some guys on Twitter today because I see people always tweet like Marcus was going to go anyway, and I hadn't seen anything. I guess Himmelsbach had that in the X article, which it was behind a paywall, so I really didn't get to read it.
Oh, what was it? What did it say?
It said like they always had plans to get rid of him, or he was probably going to get traded even if they did trade Brogdon. Like,
well, we talked about this in the pod. Like, the Wizards could have pushed back the Porzingis date. You know what I'm saying? Like, they could have figured it out and they could have delayed it, but it almost
they're
feels
ratless
like
too. Yeah, they're to blame.
No, I'm saying the Celtics, but like instead they were like, no, it's okay. Maybe they were more willing to trade with Marcus.
Well, you know the Billy Madison when he calls the guy, and actually you don't watch movies.
I've seen Billy Madison a long time ago.
When he calls the guy and he like is nice to him, and he crosses him off like the people to kill list. Clippers on the list. Yeah.
It's like Ryan, The Office. It's Ryan's little
yeah, he's got the notepad, exactly. A little less violent.
A little book. Wow, you got about 30 minutes left here, folks, and there's not much happening.
Hey, no, we had an okay start.
Something's gonna happen at 7.
Did we talk Javonte Green yet?
We did briefly, but you can give your thoughts too.
Yeah, I wrote about Javonte Green today for Hardwood Houdini, and I think he'd be fine to come back. He wouldn't cost a lot. He had a knee surgery back in January, which isn't the best, right? You don't want that from a guy that does super cool dunks, but did have a good 3-point shooting year, which is something you do want.
Did he?
Right? Yeah, a good for him year. It was like up around 37.
Take a look here. Javonte Green shot 37% from 3. You're right.
Yeah.
How many did he attempt though? That's my question. He attempted 35 total. It's not bad.
Javon Carter, Bulls.
Oh, hey! Let's go!
You know what would be great is if the Bulls just stopped doing stuff, so I didn't have to do the stream alone.
I'm hype about this one. You want to know why?
They could just wait till later.
Wait a second.
Or did you already do it?
Wait a second. No, I didn't, but wait a second.
Garrett says Donsumu to the Celtics, maybe. You know what'd be great is if he shot like he does against the Celtics, if he joined. Wouldn't happen. He cooled off a bit this season.
Some are saying I'm a genius.
Maybe this will take you less time to write.
No, it's still gonna take me like 10 minutes. Give me a sec. That's a good deal for the Bulls. It's great for the Bulls.
3 years, 20 mil, less than 10 a year. Not bad.
Great deal for the Bulls. What a contract.
And what's good is the Bucks lost somebody.
True. He was
the biggest
really
eyeball emoji guy for me is Lopez. Brook Lopez. Where's he going to go? Dallas interested? Even though Dallas kind of has their rotation set, they really want to keep Dwight Powell. They have Derek Lively, and then they of course, brought in Holmes at the draft. So they have 3 big guys. Houston, maybe. That'd be cool.
For who?
For Brook Lopez?
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Go West? Yeah. We kind of talked about on the pod that we I'm not sure he's going to be as great if he leaves Milwaukee. Not sure. Free agent Javon Carter, $19 million, says Chris Haynes. We have a source.
I'm taking Woj. I don't care.
Why would that be?
Shut up.
Me too. Phoenix Suns.
Not bad. It's fine.
1-year deal, probably the minimum.
Definitely the minimum.
I really would love Celtics news. We have the Porzingis thing.
I don't know if we get any.
You probably won't, to be honest. They're probably going to get the scraps of this. I wonder if you can bet on free agency, not so much where the guys are going to end up, but when they're going to get signed. Like, I wonder what the odds on Russell Westbrook getting a deal before it's like way too late would be.
Did Chris Haynes just retweet it? Like, tweet it again?
Yeah, he wanted to put an emphasis on it. Like, he's right.
No, I still don't believe him. Ooh, man. I'm writing Javon Carter now. Apologies. We're back. Bulls news. This is literally like
Bulls
the only
news.
niche I've
We're
got
up to
right
20
now.
viewers, and Jack's writing an article. No, I'm kidding.
Brother, this is my job.
I'm kidding.
Sam, carry the stream time. Oh man,
I'm waiting on the Grant Williams stuff. Even though in all these insider articles that came out today, Grant seems to be nobody's priority, which can't make him feel very good.
Well, it's all, I guess no.
Like Grant is the scrap heap of the non-taxpayer MLE, right? Like that's really the range he's in. He's in the Strus range. If he's in the Bruce Brown range, help the Celtics. My goodness.
He's not going to be the Bruce Brown range.
Well, that is one team that was interested in him, and they have dried up some of their cap. I don't know. Orlando still has cap space. Am I right? Did they sign somebody? They were favorites for somebody. Oh, my God. Who were they favorites for?
I don't know.
I'm going to have to Google this while you write because I want to make sure I'm right. Orlando Magic free agency. It was like somebody I was like, oh, really weird. Oh, Joe Ingles.
Yes, I did see that.
That's who it was. I don't know why I guess he can shoot threes. Did he even play for Milwaukee?
He did towards the end of the season.
I know he was hurt and he came back. Anything else yet? Can you hit refresh? Free agent. Yep, that's the same tweet. I'll go on my own Twitter, see what people are saying. I need to just turn my Twitter off dark mode. That might be my best thing. Then I can put it on my top screen.
There you go.
Phrase would like to know how much help Chimize Mitu needs.
He needs a bunch of help, apparently.
Yeah, that everyone likes the Porzingis extension. That's what the vibes say. Good deal. Bill Simmons says the Bulls are trying to lock up play-in appearances for the rest of the decade. They need to bring in Tommy Shepard as the senior advisor.
This is true.
That picture of Porzingis holding up his jersey goes hard. It's just everywhere.
Good.
Oh, Tatum, he tweeted again. Love seeing guys getting paid. Is that because he had to wait until the Porzingis news came out? Is that what he was tweeting about?
That's definitely what it was. You're right.
Wow. Tatum's back. Let's see. They're talking about Pat Bev on the NBC Sports Boston stream. Or at least they did. I like Pat Bev, man. I don't know why people hate on him. I don't get it. He's a dog. Landon's here. What up, Landon? Fist bumps. Do one, Jack. You don't have to look in the chat. Do a fist bump, damn it. Landon would like to know if anything's happening. Okay. Relevant news. Kristaps has signed a 2-year, $60 million extension. Oddly enough, he'll be making less money than Jeremy Grant, who signed a 5-year, $160 million contract to stay in Portland. Draymond, 4 years, $100 million to stay with the Warriors. There's been other guys that have been sprinkled around. Javon Carter, Chicago. Colby White staying in Chicago. A lot of younger role player guys going to Phoenix. Me too. Damian Lee staying in Phoenix. Who's the guy that you like? Eubanks, Phoenix.
Yes.
They get somebody else too? I feel like they did.
Josh Okogie resigned. Damian Lee resigned.
Okogie, yes. Liam says he still wants Jalen away from Boston. I'd take 2 Fenway Franks and Yabu for it. Well, you'd be hungry.
Wait, say that again?
Liam would take 2 Fenway Franks for Jalen with Yabusele. You'd either be hungry because the hot dogs would not fill you up if you only had 2, or Yabu would eat them.
Another name I like for the Celtics that hasn't been brought up much anywhere. Yuta Watanabe.
Shooter,
got some
threes.
Height.
Do you need him though?
Much hype
you have Hauser.
You have, but just any forward depth. He doesn't have to play, but I do think they needed to get another forward on the roster, at least in my opinion.
Javonte Green's what, 6'3"? He's really small.
I think he's 6'5".
Okay, if he's 6'5", I don't hate that. I don't hate Javonte Green coming back. You keep Tatum happy. Get those super cool dogs. Doesn't cost a lot. I like Pat Bev, like Robin Lopez, like we talked about with Keith. And of course, I really would like to see Blake back. Landon says, are Kristaps 2 years beyond this season? Yes. So he has the $36 million that he opted into to come to the Celtics, which he said was an easy decision in his press conference. I don't know if we got to talk about that. We did not. And then he has 2 more years, which will be probably $30 million apiece. I don't know how they're going to structure that. Sometimes they get more money up front, a little less in the second year. It all depends. But if you're Kristaps, that's probably a good deal because you have a little bit of a history with injuries, even though last year he balled out, played 65 games, career high in scoring. He was excellent. Chapa says Caruso or Donsumu if you'll get somebody from the Bulls. Well, Donsumu is restricted, I believe, and Caruso's still under contract, and he makes like $9 million. So it's going to be tough to land him because if you trade, let's say, Brogdon, they have to send something else back, and I'm not really sure what the rest of their contract structure is. You have DeRozan, Levine make a lot of money. Vucevic is at 20 now. They just signed Colby White for up to $40 million for 3 years.
I believe so, yes.
So maybe that's the other guy you would have to take back. But I don't think they can trade him until December.
I love this Javon Carter signing.
And they have Javon Carter now. Yeah, they could throw him in the trade mid-season.
He was my free agency crush.
He was.
George Niang, 3 years, $26 million for the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's a lot of
Niang
money
on the Celtics. But I'm glad he's not in Philly. I can kind of root for him now. Niang is fire. Top tier NBA player. From Massachusetts. Looks like Jimmy from the street. And he shoots threes.
He did get on the rat list.
He was on the rat list. He did grab Jalen's knee. Jalen was never the same after that.
Hey,
did Georges Niang derail the Celtics playoff run?
I love that. I love that angle.
We have just about 15 minutes left on the stream here. It is 6:44. We have been going since 5:45. We have had a good amount of breaking news. We had the Porzingis extension. We had Draymond going back to the Warriors. Jeremy Grant getting the bag. Bruce Brown, Landon, we did not mention, got $22 million a year to go play for the Pacers for 2 years.
Two seasons. Not a bad deal for either team, for either side. I mean,
he's going to be making a lot of money. Probably won't tie Indiana's hands too much by the time it starts to matter. Who was the Celtics GM when Marcus Banks was drafted? When was this?
I don't know.
Is that a real
idea? Who? Marcus Banks? I don't recognize the name.
Time to Google.
Get ready to learn Google machine, baby. You let me know. And then tell me, because I don't know the answer to your question.
He's 41. He was drafted in 2003. Was he drafted by the Celtics? No, Memphis. I think it was Danny at that point. Danny was like brand new. To answer your question, Maybach.
I think I'm good.
All right. We're up to 21 viewers. We've been going for an hour.
Hello.
Welcome in.
Chat. I am just editing the home screen for Bullswire. That I'm good.
Do you get push notifications for them? Can you send them out is what I mean?
For what?
For USA Today. Boston Celtics have met with Delano Banton per Rafael Barlow.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, cool. Delano Banton's a fine player. Fine player. He spent the past couple seasons in Toronto. He's solid.
Good point by Justin Quinn. The Niang thing probably takes Cleveland off the board for Grant.
Kyrie Irving has agreed to a 3-year, $126 million contract to return to the Dallas Mavericks.
That is $42 million a year. Good luck.
A lot of money. I will say, good on them for making it 3 years.
Only 3 years.
Yes. Yep. Fine.
So much for the Suns.
Chris Haynes, late. Head and hands, Chris Haynes.
Chris Haynes broke the Kristaps news.
I'm sorry. I'm still not over it. I told you Javon Carter was my summer crush. This sounds so stupid. I am now excited to watch Bulls basketball next season. Javon Carter has made me a bit more excited to watch Bulls basketball. He's good. I'm telling you.
We talked about it with Keith. We literally said all he does is shoot. That's all you're getting from him.
Buy Javon Carter stock. I'm telling you. That's all I'll say. Buy Javon
I hope
Carter
you're right.
stock.
I hope you're on the nose. I hope you get exciting stuff for the Bulls. I wish you the best.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I just had a porn bot like my stream promotion. All right.
I'm glad we're getting noticed, Sam. We're getting noticed.
I guess Mavericks fans can take a sigh of relief. Or maybe not. Depends how you feel.
Kyrie agent, first black woman to fill an imaging contract. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I see that from Shams. W.
Is she related to him? Is that his sister?
Wife? Maybe. I can Google.
Curious.
The Google button.
Maybach says, thought it was a Chris Wallace who drafted Marcus Banks. Well, Marcus Banks got drafted by Memphis.
Stepmom.
Oh, stepmom. Cool.
There you go. Good for them. It's not his own stepmom. Thanks. I thought it was Chris Wallace who drafted Marcus Banks.
Might have been. It very well could have been. I'm not positive on that.
When was Marcus Banks drafted?
2003. Number 13, but it says he was drafted by Memphis on Basketball Reference. Maybe that was a pick. Oh, it was a pick. It was a trade. I'm sorry.
Danny Ainge started as the GM of the Celtics dude, what are we doing? This is irritating. It doesn't have it on the side. 2003, he was hired.
Oh,
it might have been his first pick. When was Danny Ainge hired as Celtics GM? 2003. This is annoying.
Okay, my dad is going for a walk.
I don't know.
It says Memphis picked Marcus Banks. There could be a trade. I think they own Memphis's pick, so I could be wrong. I don't know. Could be an idiot. Or there's another team they own their pick. I really don't know. That is like a dead spot in my knowledge.
I'm just gonna Google it. Let's see. He was drafted by the Grizzlies. However, he was then traded to the Boston Celtics along with Kendrick Perkins.
Oh, big perk.
There you go.
Well, Maybach, is that a W that they got perk? Perk, by the way,
might be in for big role.
Replace Jalen Rose on the ESPN's pregame show.
Crazy. That's kind of crazy.
Jalen Rose definitely going to go to the ringer. Free agent Joe Ingles, Orlando. We broke it. We had it first.
There we go.
As Jack and I fumbled through that report, we were like, yeah, we heard that. Another loss for Milwaukee. So far, Milwaukee has lost Joe Ingles. They have lost Javon Carter. Did they lose anybody else? And those Phoenix guys from Milwaukee?
I don't think Milwaukee's lost anybody else yet.
Brook Lopez, eyeballs.
Chris Middleton, new deal with the Bucks.
Okay, that was
not a terrible contract either.
$102 million for 3 years. That's about $34 million a year.
34 million, exactly 34 million, right?
Yep. I want to say,
not bad.
Lopez has to be next.
Yeah, I have to imagine Lopez will be next. I'm guessing 3 years, 80 million.
I've started to see the opinion on Twitter that Milwaukee's old.
They are.
I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to affect them, though. Maybe they take a step back, but I don't think so. It doesn't feel like Milwaukee's slowing down anytime soon. What do you think, chat?
Chris Middleton is 31. Brook Lopez is 35. I mean, the rest of their team is actually not that old. Like,
Middleton's younger than I thought he was.
Bobby Portis is 28. Giannis is obviously still like 28 as well.
Yeah, Giannis drafted young.
Crazy, yeah.
10 years ago he was drafted. That's nuts. Then Kelly Olynyk got picked.
Mm-hmm. This is true. Yeah, Chris Middleton. Jakob Poeltl, 4-year, $80 million. Wow.
Raptors are committed to the play-in, just like the Bulls.
So stupid. Has Van Vliet?
I mean, not
Van
Mavs,
Vliet
Raptors, Bulls handshake play-in.
Has Van Vliet news come out yet?
No. Even though the report was, the belief is he'll sign 4 years, 120 to stay.
That's
or at least that could convince him to stay.
That's so much money.
Less than Jeremy Grant.
You said you have to leave at 7?
I do have to leave at 7.
Disaster. Cam Johnson, 4 years, $108 million to sign with the Nets.
It's a lot of money.
28 mil a season.
Talk about tough trade. Tough to trade.
27. No, I think that's a fun.
Jeremy Grant. Who was next? It was somebody had just gotten signed right behind. Oh my God! Before Jeremy Grant, we were like, this guy might climb the power rankings of bad contract.
I don't remember.
Bruce Brown. Okay, Bruce Brown. Even though it's only 2 years, so it's kind of safe.
Wait, I'm seeing reporting somewhere else that Kristaps is going to be 70 mil.
Maybe Chris Haynes was wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it's more money than Jeremy Grant. Not the best.
What's more money?
If it's 70 mil, then it's 35 a year. Grant makes 32.
I don't know where that's from, though.
I would trust the 60 mil until now.
Yeah.
I can't believe they paid Cam Johnson $27 million.
Yeah, I think 60. I'm seeing 60 on Twitter. Everywhere on Twitter is saying 60, except for this one place. It's fine. Never mind. Niang got a lot of money.
He sure did. What are you doing, Grant? What's going on, buddy?
I just sneeze. Player option for the third year for Kyrie. Oh, man.
Kyrie, by the way, was reported to want his forever home.
Okay, Cam Johnson with the Nets this past season average. Sorry, I'm getting messages, so I keep checking my Slack because I have a little red one. I'm making sure.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Kyrie helped Dallas by leaving them the full MLE.
Oh, good guy, Kyrie, I guess.
Cam Johnson with the Nets this past season. 16.6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 46-8, 37 from 3. $27 million. I feel like
Cleveland
you're starting.
Still hopes to work a sign and trade for Max Strus.
Miami, get ready to learn Dean Wade, buddy.
Shetty Osman, buddy.
Get ready to learn. Oof. Yikes. Oh, man. Decent free agency start. It's not bad.
Yeah, we got some good news in the first hour.
I got my Javon Carter signing. I'm very happy. At least he went to a team that I cover. Made me happy guy.
Got a free article.
No one loves Javon Carter. Is it like I love Javon Carter? I'm talking to the I run the map site for Fansided, and we're in a chat like talking about it, like what we're gonna write. And Tyler Watts, who's like a Fansided staff writer, he used to run the map site. He told me about the MLE, then he goes, well, they used it to sign JaVale McGee last year, so maybe it's a blessing and a curse.
It's true.
That's tough.
JaVale McGee, who apparently they didn't want to trade for Ayton.
That's so stupid. Where'd you see that?
I thought we talked about that.
Oh, I don't remember that.
So happy Ainge didn't sign Lonzo Ball or Markelle Fultz. Well,
I'm glad he picked Tatum.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad they picked Tatum. I wouldn't mind Fultz now. Wouldn't mind him. He's fine.
Fultz fine now, yeah.
Pat Bev.
Who would have thought Lonzo would be the worst? That's not fair. That's not fair.
That's not fair. He was actually kind of good.
He was nasty last year in the 35 games he played.
I love that picture of Van Vliet you used for this thumbnail. He kind of looks like he's up to no good.
Me?
Like side-eye, yeah.
Really? Let me take a look. Yeah, I see it.
My screen, yeah.
No, I see it. Okay, guys. So CLNS's free agency show has 857 people, and we have 20. What's the deal? Help us out.
We're trying.
Is this a new trade? I see a notification. No. Bucks getting Middleton for about $6 million less than his player option is huge. If they can get Lopez in a reasonable deal, they could open up the full MLE. That's big. That is helpful for the Bucks. Sam's head and hands.
Full MLE. Grant, Milwaukee. It's gonna be fire.
I thought you were reporting something. I thought you were like looking.
No,
at I was like, Sam.
No, sorry.
Please.
No.
I'm like, why? Man. Whew. Oh, baby. Decent free agency so far. No James Harden, no Van Vliet. Who's left? Let's do a little tracker here. Let me go to the spot
James
tracker.
Harden
read out
has opted in, so technically he's not on the board, but the trade.
Okay,
Kyrie's off the board. Van Vliet is still on the board. D'Angelo Russell is still on the board. Austin Reeves is still on the board. Grant is still on the board. Josh Richardson.
Dylan Brooks still on the board.
Dylan Brooks, yep.
Max Strus technically still on the board. Gabe Vincent still on the board. I saw a report today that the Heat are only offering you $8 million a season. That would be annoying if they got over that.
I was going to say, but the Celtics should look at it, but no.
Kelly Oubre still on the board. Not a name we've talked about much. Christian Wood still on the board. Dennis Schroeder still on the board. Russell Westbrook, Dante DiVincenzo, Mason Plumlee, Josh Richardson, Patrick Beverley, Seth Curry. A lot of like quality role players still on the board here. This is a lot of work to do in free agency.
I sure would.
I would love any of those last few guys. Obviously, Richardson is towards the top because the history.
Pat Bev,
cool guy.
Pat Bev, like fire.
Josh Richardson, fine. Like Beasley, fine. Pat Bev, fine. Jay Crowder, fine. You know what I'm saying? Like any of these lower tier like role players you get for the close to the minimum, I think would be very good, very nice. I would like it. But give me Blake first, though. Give me Blake, and then give me Malik Fitz, and then I don't care what else they do. Malik Fitz? No,
he's expired. Yeah.
Yes, he's a back guy. Give me Malik Fitz, baby.
All right, it's kind of died down a bit. As soon as we hit end stream,
yeah.
I do guys, have to go at the time though.
We're ending the stream.
Okay.
I'm just.
We have a minute.
I was trying to bait Woj into dropping something. Woj, we're ending the stream now.
Nothing.
James Harden gets traded to the Clippers.
Man, I hope they send him somewhere he does not want to go.
But that's the issue. No team that knows he's not going to want to go there is going to trade for him. Hey, I'm sorry. I had to burst your bubble. We're recording tomorrow, right?
Yes.
I'm golfing in the morning, but I'll be around later at night. Sam leaving as we peak our viewership.
Yes, 30 viewers, except for us. Bye.
We are going to get going here, though. Sam does have to leave 7 on the dot, so we're going to wrap up here. We greatly appreciate the support. Jimmy J. We don't take Marcus slander. We love you though, Jimmy J.
Man.
Thank you for the support on the Summer League series so far. We have another Summer League series video dropping tomorrow. If the Celtics do something tonight, we will record about it.
We will find a way. I'm going to bring my AirPods with me.
So we'll find a way. There will be a video up if the Celtics make a move. But at the very least, new Summer League series video coming tomorrow on one of the Celtics Summer League players. So you'll see that. Thank you for tuning into the stream. Sam, take us home and we can wrap this up. And let you go.
Thank you very much for tuning in. Good viewership right now. Sorry I have to scoot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're putting out content every day. Make sure you don't miss any of it. You can follow the pod on socials. How about them C's? Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We're live there right now. Other streams will be there as well. You can follow Jack at Jack Simone NBA. You can follow me at Sam LaFrance NBA. That's it for us. Bye.